this game. Her Lie, I believe, chapter 13, I believe? 13, yeah. Alright. The thought of taking the car was tempting after she had made her sudden request, but I suddenly remembered that I need to find a payphone since a car would be more of a hindrance to my search. I decided to walk instead. I took care of her business first, although I wasn't sure which brand she used. Then came the search for a payphone. For obvious reasons, I didn't want to call directly from her phone or even mine. If worse came to worse, I at least wanted to have some options left at least. In our current situation, it would have been pure suicide to give away our only advantages. But man, it gets harder and harder to find a payphone these days. So I found one in the end, but it took me a lot longer than I first anticipated. I browsed her phone's contact list, desperately searching for a name that had somewhat eluded me. I was sure I didn't remember it the moment I saw it, though. Ah, there it is. Fanny, her roommate. She should know the number of Cassandra's boss, or maybe if we're lucky, she hadn't told him about Cass's disappearance yet. I know there's no possible way for Cass to get back in time for her next shift tomorrow. But if I could be persuasive enough to just maybe I can convince her boss that I can shoulder her debts. After all, even though we did try to escape, the only thing this man really wants is money. I just need to know how much. Hello? After 3 rings, she answered. Hi, is this Fanny, Cassandra's roommate? Yes, it's me. Who's speaking? I'm John, one of her clients. Her client? Didn't know she was selling things. No, well, would you mind giving me the number of her boss? There's something really important I need to speak to him about. Her boss? Who's that? Sorry, but she's not here right now. She told me she was going on a trip to Vegas alone. Whoa! She snitched herself. She snitched on herself. Okay, can you believe it? She could at least have invited me. Not that I have the time, but come on, she's not so considerate right now. Wait, she's so not considerate, right? Anyway, oh shit, I just realized that. Bruh, wait, she knew that they were going here. Oh hell no, drop her. I mean, this guy's he's a dick. I don't really care what happens to him, but damn it, I feel betrayed. Me. Wait a minute, she told you she was going on a trip alone? When? I don't know, she sent me a text on Friday night, I think saying she was going somewhere, and then another one the day right after or something like that. I'm not so sure. Friday night, it was the night when we first eloped. To think she was able to send a text while sitting right next to me and without me noticing. Now that it is impossible, but still. Anyway, if that's everything, I have other things to do, so. Wait, I need to know one last thing. Because the way she talks about it almost seemed like... What? No. No. Her lie I tried to believe. This must be the last chapter. I don't know why or when, but I started to run. I ran frantically. Fuck, I can't speak. I'm like, Okay, I ran frantically to the motel room. I had this ominous feeling boiling down into the depth of my gut that I couldn't ignore. Why did she lie to me and how? In answer to my question, her roommate, she answered, What the fuck, a prostitute? Is this supposed to be some kind of sick joke or something? Sorry, I don't know who you are, but Cass isn't that type of girl, okay? Neither you nor anyone else can make me think otherwise. Now, if you'll excuse me. Cassandra isn't a prostitute? But that can't be true. I've seen her working. She's never denied it. Why would she try to make me believe something like that? I need to speak to her now, but how can I even confront her with everything I've done to her? Why would she lie to me? I feel anger welling up inside me. I know I'll ignore her until she can't take it anymore, and when she's about to cry her heart out from loneliness, I'll force her to tell me everything. That's the best way to make her suffer without hurting her. She's so dependent on me. She wouldn't be... I don't even believe this either. She won't be able to bear it for long. Soon enough, she'll tell me everything, and she'll ask me to forgive her with the seductive way with which she always uses to ask me for everything. Those eyes, that smile, her lips, her everything. I'll accept, of course. Then she will feel indebted to me. That's when I'll ask her to. Why did I push her away from me? I don't understand anything anymore. What? Wait, I asked her to FLEAVE me? That's when I'll ask her to leave me? Is that what that's gonna be? Because it's not fuck, and it's not love, and it's not hate. Maybe it's leave. Oh wait, it's not kill. It's not kill either. Why did I try to push her away from me? I don't. Wait. That's what I asked her. That's what I asked her to Marry. Okay, it'll be marry me. I'm calling it right now. It's marry. Why did you lie to me? Why am I this way? Why am I scared? I'm scared too, hun. At last I'm in front of that door. I'm just about to open it when I notice something strange. A plastic bag is written tightly around the door handle. I almost rip it off, but then I stop midway. I feel like there's a reason why it's here. Also, it's oh shit, why it's here. Also, it's not as if I have time to deal with something so annoying. I open the door, leaving the bag on the handle intact. Whoa, my eyes drop to the ground. I need to ignore her. I walked extremely slowly, almost reluctantly to the middle of the room. For some reason, I start shaking uncontrollably. That's when I noticed something peculiar lying on the table. I focus on it instinctively. What? It has started raining. There must have been some holes in the Malta's shitty roof since it started leaking on the table. Wait. What? I'm sorry. I almost hear her, but I don't want to hear her. This is fake. I lied to you. An annoying noise as if someone is slowly opening and closing a badly ordered door over and over again. But I did love you. I see her move from the corner of my eyes, but I don't want to see her. I must ignore her. I love that boy who in 3rd grade had difficulty running as fast as the other. I love the courageous little boy who in front of the whole class declared he would one day run faster than every one of them. I wanted to encourage that boy, but it seems the method I used to encourage him only rubbed him the wrong way. Soon he became cold to my words and even to my stares. I realized that the only way to be accepted by that boy was to look at him in the same fashion he looked at me. So soon enough, I learned to hate him as much as he hated me, even though I loved him. So I gave my everything. I wanted to answer the boy's feeling with my own. Soon he became my whole world. I existed solely to beat him. I existed slowly to take things away from him. And for a time it worked, but I was noticing it. I was noticing the fact that he was creeping closer and closer to me. Obviously, taking things away from someone means you also accept things to be taken away from you. Less than a year after we graduated elementary school, he was beating me at running. Even though I ran every night, even though I spent most of my weekends practicing, he beat me as if it was nothing. It was extremely frustrating. I was supposed to be happy about it, wasn't I? I mean, wasn't it exactly what I wanted for him? But he became popular, the ace of the basketball team. He was so special, I'm sure he didn't notice it himself. I was so jealous, but at least I had something. I still had something. He was only good at sports, whereas I was good at my studies as well. Surely he wouldn't be able to take this away from me. But then he quit basketball. Why? I loved watching him play so much. Then I realized he was coming for that too. He was coming to take this away from me too. But if he takes it away from me, for what reason will he? For what reason will he keep looking at me the way he's been doing all this time? There's none. The moment he takes this away, I'll have nothing left to show for myself. This thing that we have together, this rivalry, will no longer exist. I did everything I could. After all, I existed slowly to beat him. And that's exactly what I was trying to do. But there's no way I could actually win. If he set himself to do something, he will surely succeed, without a shadow of a doubt. I foresaw my loss long before it arrived, so before it happened, I tried to shake him off a little. We were in high school by then, and lots of boys declared their love to me. I decided to accept one of them. Although I had no interest in him, I wanted to see if it would at least affect that boy. Because if it did, it would mean that I still had something. But it didn't. At first, I thought it had worked, but when he approached me, it was for something completely unrelated. It was because he had beaten me in the midterms. He probably didn't want to accept it, but he did win, and at that point I had fully given up. He didn't even see me as a woman. He saw me as a wall to scale, so I did the only thing left for me to do. I quit school before the next exam week to make sure he never takes his rivalry completely away from me. Wow, so he was spot on before he could climb the wall, so to speak. You see, I couldn't lie about the fact that my father had a lot of money, but I did lie about the fact that he lost it all. So not going to school anymore wasn't such a big deal for me. I could become whatever I wanted, but I didn't want to become anything. I kept on observing the boy from afar. He graduated and started college. If I hadn't given up, I would have been right next to him, but obviously I wasn't. I'd given up in order to fulfill the purpose of my existence, and that purpose is still not achieved yet, because I existed solely to take things away from him. It was fairly easy to approach his friend. The moment I explained my wanting to meet with him again, he accepted quite readily. The night we went exactly as I had planned. Soon enough, I was alone with the boy. He had those eyes. Those same eyes he had, sad eyes. I tried my best to appeal to him. He looked at me mischievously, touching him whenever I could. I even tripped up for that very purpose. As expected, he finally reacted to it. He was a man after all. I almost had him. Almost. But he refused me still. I had no idea why. Was I not to his liking? Maybe it was because he still hated me. Maybe it was because I looked too pure, because I still didn't look like a woman. For the next 2 years, I tried to approach him coincidentally multiple times, but every time he ran away or simply ignored me. Even if I changed the way I dressed or the way I walked, he never even looked at me. I was nothing in his eyes. I almost gave up. Then I noticed that sometimes he went out of his way to go to a certain bar to meet with one of his clients at Holt's bar. Instantly, the idea came to mind. Why not? I knew that he sometimes came on a Thursday, so as long as I was able to work on that day, I would eventually meet him. He would no longer be held back by his guilty conscience, seeing as I'm a hostess of all things. With enough appeal, he would surely give in. What the fuck are we reading, guys? I wanted him to look at me as a woman. I wanted him to want me. I wanted him to suffer like he had made me. So I started working at a bar, but only on Thursdays, waiting for his inevitable appearance, and contrary to some belief, I could choose if I wanted to lay with the client or not. On the third week, he finally came. I noticed him right away. Sure enough, I made sure I served him. I played with my hair, teased him, and smiled brightly whenever I could. Finally, he cracked, and after that night, I had him. Not only it was a piece of cake, he was so gentle, too gentle. That was his downfall. I created a story to go along with the fact that I was a prostitute, so as to stir up compassion in him. And on our 7th meeting, I even beat myself up to make him react irrationally. What? That's right, since the very beginning it was all my fault. I manipulated him, played with him, and planned the whole ordeal. I'm so disgusting. What the fuck? Then he brought me to Las Vegas. Every time he disappeared for even a minute or two, I would start up a conversation with complete strangers. All of this was to make him jealous. It worked for the most part. Then yesterday, I even dropped a business card on the floor, a fake business card, and he was really pissed. He shouted at me before drinking himself to sleep. And while he slept, I hit my head on one of the walls, just so that he would think he'd done it himself. Just a minute ago, he said it to me. He said that he loved me. I made him love me, a gentle boy, and I exist solely to take things away from him. How horrible I am. Maybe he wished he never crossed paths in this world. I took away his job, took away his girlfriend, and almost took away his life. Now let me even take away his love. I crushed the piece of paper in my hand. Anger, like I never felt before, rises up inside me. The rain has even become frantic. I can no longer control it. I look at her. She's moving ever so slightly. What the fuck? But this moment is out of her control. It's the fault of this damned cord. This damned cord that is tied around her neck. There's so many things I need to tell her. So many, yet only one single thing comes out of my mouth. You stupid liar. What? 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 What is this? What did we just witness? I kind of want to look at the extended ending now. What? And I keep belching. Oh my god. Or burping, as some people would say. Babies burp. Adults belch. This is fucking dumb. I mean, the story isn't. I'm like, what? It's not that it was dumb. I mean, I honestly kind of enjoyed this, but what? Was she smiling the first time too? Now that I do understand it, I can say with certainty that my life would have been completely different if I had seen through it sooner. Was I too insensitive? Maybe I simply didn't want to understand. No matter. Maybe you will see the truth where I couldn't. What? Do I remember this? It all started in. Oh, god damn it. How do I leave? Yeah. What the fuck, guys? What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Bruh. Oh my god. I need to put up a picture or something. My own picture. Oh yeah, this seems perfect. I guess it does. Hold on. Alright, here we go. I'm turning this off. What is this? Stop! Just get this out of here. Get that game out of here. What was that? What even was that? That's not. This is. Jesus Christ! It's only been 16 minutes, and I am just. What was that? Jesus Christ! I mean, that story was okay. I'm just a little bit betrayed. I feel a bit betrayed right now. I don't. I'm just adding random pictures, random pictures I drew to mask my feelings. Am I going crazy? This shit was like, should I be disappointed? Should I feel disappointed? Or I feel lightheaded. I feel so lightheaded right now. I'm gonna play. Okay, we're gonna play something else after this. God damn it! What the fuck? Jesus Christ! Oh my god. I hope you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. God damn it, that was weird. That was a very weird experience that I I don't know how to really take that. But I guess I'm glad I played it. I guess yeah, I'm glad that I actually witnessed something like that cuz holy shit, that ending was just weird. Like I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't like should I have seen this? Like I knew not to trust her, but I didn't know her mind was that fucked up. Like I thought she like in my head I thought that when he was gone, I thought that she would take all his money and give it to the person that she said that she owed money to, but I didn't know that she was lying, and I didn't know that she like what? That doesn't make any sense. My head hurts. My head hurts. Like oh my oh my god. What were we playing? What was this game? I feel like I wasted my life and yet I didn't waste it. Like I'm actually happy we played it, but Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Okay, next game should be a little bit more actiony, if that makes sense. Like I will probably play something that's not just novel based. I don't know what to call it. Dialogue based. We'll play something different. Cause holy shit, like, god damn it. But anyways, that's not what I meant to put. I guess I will you know, see you guys in the next video.